Hey everybody, I just got back from Quad Cities FunCon, and man, that was an incredible time. You guys that you're it's just like your hobby, or you just love, building terrain or painting figures or whatever. A lot of these conventions you can get in for probably less than $50 a table, or cheaper, and there's lots of them that well, I shouldn't say this. This depends on where you live, but I live in the kind of Chicagoland area, and they're fairly common. I would highly suggest getting involved with one of them. Just get your feet wet. Just go out there. I mean, all you need is a big sheet of butcher's paper with your name on it or your website on it. Maybe you sell under a certain eBay name. You may even have a store. Go there and just get involved. I'll give you a real quick synopsis. I went too long on my only vid, and I worked the whole weekend on painting up a castle set, which sold. And I'll go into all that, but before I left, I said, remember that a successful weekend isn't necessarily selling a lot of stuff. Now, I lucked out, and I did sell quite a bit of stuff, but a lot of it comes down to this, guys. It comes down to this, and I can't stress this enough. These are two wonderful individuals. Why don't you get the full card in there? I ran into a guy by the name of Jeff, who runs Spud's Emporium. Incredibly cool individual, and he's got a lot of 40K players, and just is involved in so many aspects of the gaming community. You could probably talk to him about virtually anything, and he'll be very, very knowledgeable. In fact, both of these gentlemen, I would say, fall underneath that category. And it's just going around talking to people. And when people come around and talk to you, by God, take the time out, introduce yourself, and they're no different than you. They're enthusiasts with what you're enthused about, and these are the people you want to get to know. You are always out there. If you help people, people will help you. That's how the whole thing works. It's not a big secret. It's not you don't need to go to a business school to understand it. It's just, working with people towards a common goal, which is taking care of your customers. And remember, I was talking about cooperative money. This is a perfect example of cooperative money. You're helping them out, they're helping their customers out, the customers are getting what they want, and everybody wins. Another gentleman by the name of Dave, very cool guy. Demoed several games, which I thought was really, really cool. It's always cool to see a store owner out there putting on games and whatnot. He recently expanded his store, which I think is awesome. When the economy is the way it is, people who are expanding, I mean, my God, you gotta slap people on the back for just having that kind of faith, working that hard, and doing what they love to do. Very interesting guy. Got involved with a lot of things all over the country, and just very, very educational talking to him, and it was a ton of fun. So if I wouldn't have sold a single thing, if I wouldn't have sold one thing the whole weekend, this weekend would have been a smashing success, just because I ran into these two individuals right here, guys. This is what matters. This is what it's all about. if you are as enthusiastic about taking care of people as the people you run across, you can't help but to do well. And like I said, it's a wonderful experience. You can get into it for, like I said, under $50. And just to see people come around and checking out your stuff is fantastic. And the icing on the cake is guess what, guys? A news crew came by, a local news crew, and they videotaped my stuff, and I guess I'm going to be on some newscast. So, I mean, you can't pay for that kind of advertising. And it's just doing what you love doing. So, I want to just kind of show this to help the new people out there and help the community grow and see everybody win. So there's a lot of good things that can happen by just going out there and trying. And I strongly recommend that people get their feet wet, especially people who have got, you know, a number of years of experience underneath their belt. So I'm going to let you go because my battery is almost dead. And I would put up the videotape, but I got to figure out how to cut it in half because I ran it too long by like a minute. So I could shoot myself for that one. But it was very, very fun. And hats off to John Bischoff at Have Fun Collectibles, because this couldn't have happened without him. And I'm just very proud of him for you know, taking a chance to do something this big. And I hope it was half as rewarding for him as it was for me. So thank you very much, John, and thank you so much, Jeff and Dave. So I will talk to you guys later, and we'll get back to doing normal vids tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.